Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Many, if not all of us, have at some point in our careers worked from home. After all, there are a lot of benefits, aren't there? Manage commitments in our home life, for example. Take the children to school, be home when they get home, be there for a delivery, perhaps even a doctor's appointment, a dentist appointment. And then, of course, there's less travel associated, less cost too. It's all good for green and sustainability objectives. But what about work from anywhere, providing a further sense of freedom? In the November issue of the Harvard Business Review, they coined the phrase work from anywhere, future concept. They point out that before 2020, questions were being asked. Do we really need to be together in an office to do our work? Well, we certainly got our answer in 2020, didn't we? The pandemic has had a significant effect on our working practices. Initially, companies asked their employees to work from home. Then our governments asked to stay at home and close the schools. So guess what? Everybody's now at home and using the home network. Home networks and most networks outside of the traditional enterprise network model are simply not ready for the increase in this traffic. But why? Well, network performance on consumer-grade broadband is highly variable. These networks don't have quality of service. They're unable to mitigate congestion issues. They're unable to prioritize business applications such as conferencing apps over the likes of Fortnite and Call of Duty. Those games played by the children or even your partner in the room next door. Yes, we can't just blame the children now, can we? And then, how does the IT department manage the connection? How do they change traffic policies and even the security policies? As a result of the lack of these capabilities in the network, there is a degradation on the application. When that happens, the user experience is poor and often at times frustrating. Hello, can you hear me? Can you see my slides? I'm sorry, can you repeat that? At times it can be very frustrating. My name is Den Sullivan, Director of Application Delivery and Security for the Emerging Markets at Citrix. Today, the employee experience is everything. Employers are faced with an increasingly savage war for talent, and attracting the right employees remains a serious challenge. Those organizations unable or unwilling to support their employees with the right technology to collaborate, innovate and be creative, otherwise known as the digital employee experience, are going to struggle to attract or even indeed retain talent. It's clear that providing a digital employee experience is more likely to result in better business performance driven by an engaged and positive workforce. The network and its capabilities is now at the epicenter in delivering that employee experience. Thankfully, there is a solution to the network challenge, one that provides assurance of application performance, reliable connectivity to multiple clouds, the ability to monitor traffic and apply policies on demand. A traditional VPN simply will not be up to the task to provide these capabilities. Only an SD-WAN solution will do. The Citrix SD-WAN 110 platform addresses these needs. The 110 platform ensures business continuity in a small form factor, providing the highest network resiliency with sub-second failover. It also includes the best-in-class application experience for virtual, SaaS and cloud applications with end-to-end quality of service. Introducing multiple networks has traditionally been a way of introducing reliability and resilience into a connection. But it came with significant complexity and huge costs, significant costs. But let's be honest with ourselves, there were still many challenges with this model. With the Citrix SD-WAN portfolio, we can bundle many inexpensive consumer-grade network connections, and we can do it simply. These can be DSL, cable broadband, LTE links, even satellite connections. Diversifying the internet service providers on these links can then further increase network reliability. An SD-WAN device can be placed directly in the path of the existing network. with the more network links, we have an increase in the user experience, an increase in productivity, and there are further benefits to be had. There is link and bandwidth aggregation, load balancing across links. We provide sub-second network failure, enabling a truly always-on network. And we can prioritize an on per packet basis, providing full end-to-end quality of service. We can augment security protection with cloud services like Zscaler, Palo Alto, Prisma, and iBoss. And we enable the usage of LTE-based connectivity with standby or on-demand functionality, again, to further increase network reliability. We have the ability to then prioritize business-critical applications through a deep packet inspection and a quality of service engine, and all of this with an integrated firewall solution too. We allow direct internet breakout for low latency connectivity to trusted SaaS apps, for instance, Office 365. Citrix SD-WAN is tightly coupled with the Citrix Digital Workspace in a better together approach. Citrix SD-WAN is the only solution that can see inside of the packets from the Citrix Digital Workspace. Of course, with this unique capability, we identify mission-critical, time-sensitive, latency-sensitive applications and prioritize them on the network to provide the best user experience. Now, as we think about bringing the digital workspace together with SD-WAN, we have to think about the convergence of the application, the network, and security. We should not only consider how they converge to deliver the best experience, but think a little bit more broadly too. How do we deliver this? But how do we scale it out as agile IT is essential? We need things like faster scaling to the user community, unified provisioning and auto-scaling, consistent security and network policies from the core to the edge. All elements of IT activities need to be made efficient. After all, there are so many different components. And IT is having severe difficulty in putting their arms around all of these various elements. Not least, having the skill to manage all of them too. Applying policies on one side versus the other, applying policies that are different on the network to that of the security policy creates inconsistencies and creates gaps. Gaps equals opportunities for threats and threat actors. Let's look at how Citrix specifically addresses this with the recent announcement around a new set of capabilities, Secure Access Service Edge. At the very top of the stack is the Unified Orchestration Service. This manages all the elements and all of the values in the solution stack below. Then there is the Analytics Service. This captures and unifies all data, capturing user entity behavior, analytics and information to simplify operations and provide actionable insights and context with unprecedented visibility. Securing the user with the Secure Workspace Access Service. This service provides zero trust network access and when needed can trigger remote browser isolation. This is where the data never makes it onto the local device, securing the user and the local data too. Then we have the secure SD-WAN component, of course, providing excellent application awareness, a cloud POP network providing the ability to reach any SaaS application, and if needed, WAN optimization. And finally, secure access provided by, yes, of course, you've guessed it, the Secure Access Service. This protects from internet, web, and SaaS using the Secure Web Gateway, firewall, CASB, malware protection, data loss prevention, and malware protection functionality and services. Overall, this unified solution addresses the need to have a single converged stack of network and security working together with common orchestration. In providing these solutions, Citrix, unlike many other vendors, provides choice. We are like the Swiss. We work with anybody. We integrate with many ecosystem partners to provide a set of rich solutions. From identity management with Okta and Microsoft. Network and security operations with Splunk and others. We provide a very rich set of integration across clouds like Azure, AWS, Google, and many others. And deep integration with top SaaS providers such as Microsoft too. Office 365 is an example to provide a deep, rich, and consistent user experience day in and day out. And we enable peering with thousands of SaaS apps. We don't just rely on the security from other solutions, but with full integration with other vendors. Firewalls such as Checkpoint, Palo Alto, and capturing intelligence from the likes of Bitdefender, Webroot, Google Safe Browsing, and more. All of this is managed via the Citrix cloud, with orchestration, identity, and analytics across the board. This is a rich ecosystem of what delivers the total value of the digital workspace through a secure access service edge technology solution. Competitive advantage will go to those organizations that empower their employees to do their best work, whenever, wherever, and however work needs to get done. Citrix is the only vendor that can deliver the full suite of integrated capabilities to enable the work from anywhere future.